Morning everyone, I'm on a very busy Hayes bypass. I could easily get killed to death here. So it's early in the morning, I'm off to work, but I thought I'd come and do this. I'm going to do this northbound lay-by first, and then at some point, I don't know when, I'm going to do the southbound lay-by, but that could be a week or 2 weeks, but it doesn't matter to you because it'll be instantaneous, the video. So it'll just be instantaneous whether I do it in a month's time. Irrelevant. So thank you for joining me. I'm going to just crack on with it because, as I said, I've got to get to work. So got things to do. This is chaos around here, absolute chaos. But let's just get to work. I don't know why these lay-bys are just so abused in the UK. Got me white trainers on at the moment, look. I've got my shoes in the car, and then I thought, oh. I was sitting on the stairs and I thought, oh, I better not wear my work shoes to come and do this. So I just put this pair of running trainers on, and then I got here and I thought, oh, it's filthy here. Absolutely filthy. Just thought they might not stay clean. I'm going to try and keep my trainers clean as well while I'm at it. Just have a look behind me at the traffic. So I probably won't get more than 2 or 3 bags from this side. This is the easier side of the two. I'll just clean what I can. We're in the dying throes of winter. Spring is just round the corner, which is nice. Been a horrible wet winter, but I know this video won't go out until after Mayhem. Still got a few of Mayhem to film, quite a few. I think I put my foot in it saying I'd do Mayhem. Wasn't the greatest idea I ever had, especially with everything else that's going on in my life. Right, anyway. So yes, by the time you see this, it'll be nice and warm. It probably would have dried out a bit. I think this video is going to go out. I'm going fishing in June for 2 weeks. It'll be my last fishing trip from the UK. After this year, when I do it, I'm going to have to fly transatlantic to do it. I think I've told you though, my friend's going to look after all my fishing gear for me. He said, yeah, just stick it in there, you go, stick it in the garage, it'll be all right. Right, that's better. Nearly a bag. There's a bit up on the embankment here I want to get as well. That's better. Bring me sunshine in your smile. Oh, I could do with a bit of sunshine. Been so wet this winter, been so wet. I'm pleased that spring is just round the corner, so this video will get released in about 3.5 to 4 months. I know I'm going to put it in after Mayhem, and then let's put that down here. I like to block the lay-by, believe it or not. I don't know why, it just makes me feel better that someone can't come and abuse all my work straight away. I dread to think what it's used for. There must be pee and everything here, and everything here, there and everywhere. I don't know, it's best not to think about it. It's just best to clean it up and then go to work. Right, see if I can do this side on 1 bag, possibly. And then, as I said, I'm going to do the other side, but I don't know when. It won't be in the next few days. But for you it won't matter. When you see me, when you see the other side, it won't matter if a month's gone past. It'll just be part 2 of this video. Go on, Barry. Go on, Barry. Right, that's better. There you go, that's better. One bag. Bob's your uncle. I'll leave that bit of tissue. I dread to think what's on it. That looks a lot better on this side. Oh, I missed a little bit there. Let's go and get a bit more that's behind me. It's behind you! That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And then we'll keep going. Just got to go and turn my phone on to take a picture for the council to show where I've left the bags when I'm finished. I'll catch you in a mo. Catch you in a mo. Just gonna get what I can get here, everyone. I know the other side's much dirtier. Traditionally, it always has been as well. Oh dear. Right, there's a crisp packet in there. Can I get it? I'm getting all tangled up in the branches. But I got it. I got you. I'll leave that bit of plastic until last. So yeah, these lay-bys are just a constant pain in the arse. Want for a better phrase. This is probably the last time I'm going to clean them, ever. This is why half the reason I said to Mrs. O, she said, where are you going so early? I said, well, I've got to go to work, I've got to do a few things, and I want to go and clean that lay-by on the bypass I go before I go in. So, she's like, ha, well, make me a coffee. And we got a stray cat in my garden. It's a lovely thing. Reminds me of my big cuddly ginge that I lost a couple of years ago. Oh, you big cuddly ginge. Struggling here with the wind. Just turn around, I might be. There's a big lorry coming towards me. I'm going to just keep my eye on it. Oh, bloody hell, that's close. Bit of paper, don't want to go in. Right. So as I said, yes, we're at the dying embers of winter. Spring is just round the corner. Spring is almost sprung, as they say. Let's get that big bit of plastic. I think this will do here, actually. Let's get that can. Bob's your uncle. Fanny's your aunt, sort of thing. That's been driving me mad, driving up this bypass and seeing that for the last 3 weeks. Let's just pull into a safer area to bag it. I'm right on the precipice there. There's a couple of bits here. And then we'll, oh, you bloody thing. We'll call it a day on this side. It's good enough. I didn't expect any more than 2 or 3 bags maximum. Look, all the bags have ripped. It's just shit, these bags are. Absolute shite. Let me bag up that plastic, everyone. And we shall call it a day on this side. Look, bags are just disintegrating. This is what happened. I've said it, I sound like a broken record, but you buy cheap, you get cheap. Right everyone, as the bypass just settles down, that was not too bad. That's only taken me about less than 20 minutes. So, as I said, I'm going to go over and clean that side at some point, but I don't know when. It won't be today, that's for sure. So, but it'll all make one video. So I'm quite pleased with that. It's tidied it up 95%. And I'll catch you on the southbound side whenever I get there. See you over there. Good morning everyone. It has been 2.5 weeks since I cleaned over the other side. Winter is drawing to a close finally, so the first signs of spring are just round the corner. So I've come to the other side, which I said I'd do. It is far worse, to say the least, but we're just going to clean it up, so I just want to get it done. So welcome to sort of part 2 of the video, although for you guys it's been instantaneous. For me it's been 17 days. So let's clean this southbound lay-by. Words fail me, so let's just get on with it everyone. Let's just get on with it. I'm expecting, I've got lots of bags on me. I think this is about the at least the 3rd, probably the 4th time I've cleaned these on videos. It's been the same old every time. First time I've really cleaned them in the thick. Go on Barry, not even going to turn around for it this time. First time I've cleaned them in the winter though. It's always been a summer job. A bit easier in the winter, I suppose, just purely for you can get to it. The downside of it is though, you see more in the winter as well, because it is exposed. Anyway, what did we get on the first part of the video, I call it? Seems really strange, because whenever I signed off, whenever that was, 17 days ago, whatever I said, oh, whatever. When I edit it, I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember saying that now. But I think I got 3 bags, I think, on the other side a few weeks ago. I'll get a lot more than 3 on this side. Just be careful. It's not my debut at this area though. Go on, Barry. Go on, Barry! So my plan is just to go to this concrete, the bridge here. I'm sort of under the Uxbridge Road. I'm on the Hayes bypass. I'm on the southbound bit, which goes towards Heathrow. So you would have come from the A40 if you're coming in that direction, and then that takes you down to the M4, and then eventually sort of to the airport in a roundabout way. Not directly to the airport, but you can get to it. Right, I'm going to talk about the evolution of some of the underground trains. I've got some pictures off the old interweb, and if I've got time I'll do them all, but if not I'll certainly start with the district line trains. Now the district line trains they're the same as the Met line trains, same size, same train basically. They're just part of what's called, if you can hear me, they're part of what's called the cut and cover. So basically they just dig a trench, a tunnel basically. They dig sort of a trench and make it a tunnel. There you go, that's better. And then what they do is they fill it in. Just turning because I've got my back to the traffic here. So they fill it in. So these are the bigger trains, where the Piccadilly line and the Bakerloo line and things like that, they're deeper, they're smaller trains. They're not as big. They're on a deeper line. That's more of a tunnel, boring. Oh, go on the Rozzers. The Rozzers are going like Barry. Go on the Rozzers. So let's start off with the oldest of the district line trains that I've got. Now, these trains do have names, and they're called stock, like S stock or D stock or R stock. But I don't know what the old ones are really called in order. So I'm just going to put up next to them when I show the pictures. Let's put some up. I'm just going to put up. Just going to put up roughly the years they started service. Whew. So I'll let you enjoy those pictures. Stinks all of a sudden, that does. Bloody stinks. That'll do. Let's get a fresh bag on. I want to be here as little time as possible. It's a Sunday morning. It's about 9 o'clock now on a Sunday morning. So the smallest time I'm here, the happier I'll be. Let me do a couple more bags and I'll come back to you, everyone, and we'll keep going through the district line trains. Bigger stuff out. Right, everyone, 2 bags, and then I've pulled that heavy stuff out. It was in bags, so I've just left it in there. Was having a bit of a clean up as well, so I could just get to some of it. Horrible place, horrible spot. I mean, ultimately if you're going to have a lay-by, you should really have a bin. I reckon people would use the bin. The sad thing about it is not that many people actually stop here. It's not like, you know, it's not like miles and miles and miles in between anything. It's just a sort of nothingness, if that makes sense. It's not really required, this lay-by. It's such a short hop between the main roads that it's just not really required. What do I know? What do I know? So this will go out, this video will go out in a few months' time. I think it actually goes out in the early summer. I don't know why I said April earlier. I think it goes out in the early summer. Pretty certain it's going to go out after, I think it's going to be my first one after Mayhem. Whew. Let's put more of the district line trains up. I'll put the years. They're advancing. I'm soaking wet. I thought there was something on my leg. I thought, what's crawling on me? It's not anything crawling on me, it's water dropping down. So let's do the second of the district line trains, and I'll probably do the third while I'm at it. There's only about 5, there's not many. I know in New York their subway trains were lasting 40 to 50 years. I know the current Piccadilly line trains are 50 years old, although they're being replaced this year. That's for another subject, that is. Well, that's buried, that's under the root, that is. I can't get to that. Right. So that's the next of the district line trains. I'll try and put the year up next to it when I said when they came into service. I think the next one I'm going to put up, let's put it up now while I'm at it. I think these were in service when I grew up. I just remember seeing them. They were red and white ones, and they had like this at the bottom, at the side, right at the bottom, they had like this skirt. It's like skirting that sort of stuck out on the side. Let's empty that, it's got too heavy. Stay with me everyone, I won't bother editing for the moment. I'll just change the bag real quick. So the ones I'm showing you now, the trains I'm showing you now, oh, I've got a bag on me, what a blithering fool. Let's just put them with it. Let's just go and put this on the pile, get some more bags out my car. As I said, the shorter I'm at this spot, the better. I've got my car here for protection, so, and then I've got to tidy up this bit as well, but we're winning, we're winning. Right everyone, I've cleaned behind me as far as I can go. I'll keep that picture up of the district line trains. I'll sort of edit it into the edit, if that makes sense. Right, it's just that bit of paper I want to get, and then I can sort of walk back to the main part of the lay-by. Horrible being here, absolutely horrible. Not enjoying this one bit. This is just needs a must, and I don't think I'll bother doing it again. Couple of little bits I've missed. Some of it is so muddy here. I need a shovel to do all that. I'm not that keen. I'm not that keen. Let's just concentrate on this middle bit here. Now I've done the edges. I'm just concentrating this middle bit and get a few more bags out. It's just filthy though. As I said, I've said it 1,000 times. I'm not going to say it again. What possesses you to just come here and think, This is just, I'm just going to dump all my crap here now. I don't know. Just gives my half headache. Let's just clean it up though. So at the moment it is, what is it? It's about mid-February 2026. So this will go out in about early June is the plan. I think this is the one after Mayhem, all being well. If you watched Mayhem, I hope you enjoyed it. Mayhem! Got the idea for Mayhem just purely for the fact that when we done Super September and I first mentioned it, which was a long time ago, it was like, I think I can go one better. I think I can do an extra day. Throw that out there for the moment. So look, the bag's decided to come off the hoop itself because it just can't handle the weight. Just put it here. Don't get upset about it. Just put it there. Move on. So yeah, so we decided I'd do 31 videos in 31 days. So you've had Mayhem, which was nice. Today, let's keep cleaning this. We're getting there. A few more bags and hopefully we'll have it all done. I need to just clean some of this out. I've thrown some out already. It's bits of metal. There's a pickaxe there and a pickaxe handle of all things. Let's just put them there. TV stand. And what would possess someone? That metal's as heavy as anything. What would possess someone to just chuck it here? I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. Stuff I've found litter picking over the years. Right, let's put that in there. I'll tell you what, let's just fill this bag for the moment and then I'll pick up these heavy bits and run them over to the pile. The thing about these bags are that they're meant to be better for the environment, but the thing about it is, because they split so much, you have to use more. So they're better for the environment, but where I was using 8 of the old bags, I'm now using 10 of these. So I'm just using more. So the gain is completely negated by the loss, if that makes sense. If you're following me, if you've managed to stay with me this far without wanting to kill yourself. Oh, put it there for a minute, Gerard. See what you can bag up. But yeah, it is mind-numbingly what people just chuck it and where they chuck it. Right, there's one in there I want to get, if I can get it. Oh dear. Let's put up the 4th, I think this is the 4th, of the District Line trains. So these were in service for most of my lifetime, these ones. They ran on the Met Line as well, and then they painted them up a fancy colour about halfway through their lives. They got like refurbished, new seats and new seat covers and all that. I would say these came in service in the late 70s, early 80s, mainly in general. So as I said, they all have names like D stock, F stock, G stock, S stock. And I don't know which ones are which, but I just having a rough idea of when they were put into service, the District Line and the Met Line trains. On the London Underground, these are the biggest of the trains. Then you've got the sort of smaller tunnel trains, and then you've also got like the DLR. And then you've got what's called the London Overground as well. Oh shit, that's heavy. Let's get that. I found some mince pies at home yesterday. They must have been sitting in the cupboard. I'll go and demolish a few of them later. Got the dog with us at the moment. He likes a mince pie as well. Getting a nice tidy pile here. Also getting a nice tidy lay-by slowly and surely. I tell you what, let me move that out of the way. Let's just put a fresh bag on, and then I'm just gonna, for the meantime, I'm just gonna lug all that heavy stuff out, and then I'll come back to you. That metal's really heavy. Really heavy. Not a good idea to be putting it in this bag. These bags just don't have the oomph for much, as I've told you. Let's just tidy up. I'm on the last bit, everyone. I'm on the last bit. So yeah, I think we got 3 bags and a little bit of tat on the first video. I'm sure we did. Put it up on the screen, Gerard, just to remind yourself. Go on, Barry. Go on, Barry. Go on, Barry. Let's put the last of the district line trains up. These are the ones currently in service on the district and the Met line. Standing on something there. I can hear it. I can't see it. There it is. I can't see it, but I can hear it. But as I've got zero faith in these bags, they're already getting heavy. There's another one in there. Come on, Jared, you can do it. Get that plastic out. I'll tell you what. I'll just put that in there. Yes, I found some mince pies in the cupboard, buried. I was sort of munching around. I had the munchies, and I was like, there wasn't really much to my fancy, apart from Mrs. O's concoctions of Eye of Newt and all that. I like my stuff. I like my stuff. Mrs. O do eat some weird things, I'll say that. She do eat some weird things. Let me just change this bag. I'll stay with it, actually. I'm not going to bother to edit. Editing's hard work sometimes. I've only got a little bit left to do. So that last of the trains that have gone up is the latest ones on the district line. I think they came into service in about 2015, but you don't quote me on that. It might have been a tad earlier. They've probably been in service a bit more than you think. Let's just change this bag. Got quite a pile, haven't I? With one more bag to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 of my own bags, and probably about 7 bags of tat, of unbaggables. So overall, with the other side the other week, which has just got a little bit on it, but I'm not going to go over there because I've got to drive miles just to get to it. Where have I put my stick? You blithering fork. Oh, there you are. The other side has got just a little bit on it again, but I'm talking like not even half a bag, so let's not worry about that. So I hope you enjoyed those little train things, everyone. There's one in there, but it's just buried, and some. Come on. Oh, it's a crisp packet. Right. All this book stuff was all in them bags. Someone's just, but they're heavy as anything. As I said, my faith in these bags isn't really outstanding. A little bit there. Bottle there that I've missed. I'm just sort of sweeping up the area now, doing just a little walk round. There's a bit up the embankment, but I can't get to it because of the branches of the tree. They're all overhanging now. I'm not going up there for one little bit of plastic. Falling here, there and everywhere for one little bit of plastic. I get what I can get ultimately now. Live to fight another day. So even here I'm in amongst it a bit. Oh, that bag's heavy. Let's just see if I can get it going this way. There's a couple of little bits up here. It's slippery as anything. Look, I went to use that branch as a lever to help me. Well done, Gerard. Well done, mate. Ow. Bloody thorn in my finger. See if I can chuck it down there. I should be able to get it at full arm's reach from the other side. And that bottle, that's your lot. Bob's your uncle. And that glove. I've got right stuck here. I'm in the right pickle here. Bloody things are sharp. Right, don't fall over. It's as slippery as anything. Let's get me bag. We're almost done, everyone. We're almost done. From where I started at, it's a zillion times better. Oh, bloody hell, we went past quick. And that's the bit I've just rescued off the embankment. I'm happy with that. That bag's heavy enough to bag up. So there we have it, everyone. Just going to keep going at the moment. I can go home now and have a cup of tea. I can go home now and have a cup of tea. I filmed another video earlier this morning, so we've got probably, with my bags and unbaggables, about 15 bags. Have a little walk around. It's certainly a lot better. There's a bit there, but it's sort of buried under all the roots so much I can't get to it. Much better, much better. I'm happy with that. There's a few odds and sods, but as I said, they're so far into the brambles that they're just not worth worrying about. And they're paper as well. So thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for joining me again. It's great to have your company. So I hope you enjoyed Mayhem. I know this will be the first one after Mayhem. And yes, I'm gonna go and get a cup of tea now. I've done a couple of videos this morning, time to go home. So there's about 15 bags there, more or less. And the simple one is, catch you on the next one.